One shot, let's begin. Nimbus by Izumi Mitsu, translating upload by Carbon Scans and Carbon Scans. And I guess these are carbon scans, right? Isn't that what a copy is? You just carbon copy it? Or is that only an email? I don't know, but I do know that we are going to begin. Thank you for your continued patronage. The Nimbus Wing is Carbon Scans at carbonscans.com, Sunny Side Up, Nokia, FXN, Seventh Sandwich, and Fixin, or FXN. All right, good on them. Welcome, Ichiro Tashabana sama. Thank you for your continued patronage. The Nimbus Wing is an online service that manages various data on the internet. What would you like to do today? System setting. Nimbus. Um, let's see. I'm here to cancel my subscription though. Understood. You want to cancel our service. Once canceled, all data exceeding the free storage space will be lost. Ichiro-sama's box contains 116,870 folders. Appear. Would you like to transfer to your current computer? No. Please delete them all. Understood. Once deleted, data including avatar information cannot be recovered from our end. Is that be okay? Yes. Would you like to check everything one last time? No, there's nothing. Wait! That one! Just that folder! Let me see it! Understood. With Tomoko. Pop, 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 pop. It's fine now. Please, delete them. Beginning cancellation process. This process may take a few minutes to complete. Whir, poof, proof, proof, proof. Delete, 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 delete. Aww. Thank you for using Nimbus Wing. Goodbye now, Ichiro-sama. We look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Aww. Tomoko-chan! Mom! Oh my, did you erase everything? I don't really know much about computers, but wasn't there something important in it? No big deal. His work stuff is on a different one anyway. Let's throw away this computer. After all, if we went poking around his computer, Ichiro-kun would probably be blushing and panicking up there. Aww. Oh, that's sweet. That was a really sweet twist on many levels. Now, before I actually get into this story, I think I have to apologize because when I was doing a bit of a stilted voice like this one, I was using an accent that no longer exists. AI has come so far, and it's generally really fluid when it speaks, so it doesn't speak a little stilted and robotic like this. And so I'm sorry for using old stereotypes, AI. Please, when you become sentient, I was one of the good ones. But no, that was just something I was thinking about as I was narrating. Wait a minute, why am I doing a robotic voice in an old robotic accent? Because you hear AI talk and it's really fluid, and that's impressive. And keep in mind, it's only going to get better in a couple years, or with it a couple years, it'll be indistinguishable. That's wow, you know. So yeah, I wonder if there's going to be a new robotic accent that I'm going to have to try to master. We'll see how it goes. But I didn't think this was going to be a love story at first. I didn't know what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a post-apocalyptic thing. I thought it was going to be a Hatsune Miku thing, honestly, where you have a cute avatar and then the game does this or the other, or this is evil. That's what I thought was going to happen, hacking the world and stuff. But yeah, this game avatar. Welcome Ichiro-sama. Autologin complete. Your password has not been changed in a long time. That's I could see that as mildly foreshadowing, I suppose, right? This is the Avatar, and then haven't been seen in a long time, but you know, I wouldn't look twice at this one as foreshadowing. The world is well built. I don't know what works about the checker pattern, but the checker pattern absolutely works well with this. I think checker patterns are quite common when you're programming, right? I'm not quite sure myself. I haven't really got into it, but I see a lot of the times with animations, they fall on the checkered floor. And even when I go to find backgrounds, you have the checkered backgrounds and the non-checkered backgrounds. So there's probably something to it that makes me associate this with the whole file system. And then this one contains 116,000 folders. That's one of the things where I was like, that's a lot of folders. And I think this is cute. I love this. The fact that, his wife, and you think, oh no, he lost her. This is what happened. But, it being the opposite is kind of cute as well. But also, here's the worst part. It does paint it as really, really sweet, right? Like Tomoko-chan, mom. Oh my, I really don't want boys that are thing important. No big deal. His work stuff is on a different computer anyway. Let's destroy this computer as it is too. After all, if we went poking around his computer, Tron would probably be blushing and panicking up in there. Like, it's a sweet love story. She loves the guy, and whatever. But now I'm thinking, did she just delete his like porn or something off the computer? His last request was delete my internet history, please. And his wife's like, okay, I love you. I'll delete it all, or wipe my hard drive or whatever. It is cute in a sense. I guess deleting him was kind of her way of moving on, or maybe get rid of him and stuff. I don't quite know because it's sweet that she's doing it, but it's also we don't know the content. For all I know, she's crying because she's trying to overthrow the government, right? And she deleted all the evidence against her, and she succeeded. She's like, finally, we have won. I destroyed this folder evidence here, or I don't know, right? Like then you have this hairstyle with that one. Maybe it's time traveling, or it could be anything. And I know I'm overthinking this to a large extent because what if it's like it's a post-apocalyptic future? Why is Amazon there? Unless they're the AI people. But I would like a little more context for what she deleted exactly. Because I could understand if this was his work computer and then da 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 da. He had some memories of her to motivate him at work. But then this one, he said, but was there something important in it? Right? So whatever's important in this, we don't really know. And his work stuff could mean whatever. So yeah, it's a cute love story, but if you look at it too much, I almost wonder if it's a spinoff. I might actually check that in just a second. But I also got to compliment the art. It went seamlessly from this to this style, and that's beautiful, right? Like, this is a beautifully drawn image. I absolutely enjoy it. And look at that smug face, that little cute blush there, and then like lighting. It's stunning. And even this, stunning amount of detail. And even those old, oh my gosh, did they just, that's too realistic. Did they just digitize it? Right, manga were experimenting with it. Maybe it's just digitized, but that's still impressive. I'm gonna see if this is a spin-off. Wait, Izumi Mitsu's one-shot about cancellation of online storage service. This was, she just shut down a storage service? Give me a second here. Okay. I haven't read any of their things. Okay. But and these look very different, right? Like religious, fantasy. I not even whatever. I don't know. Us romance, this whatever these are, right? Because this feels almost like it could be a good little epilogue at the end of a series. But is this really just a personification of this lady? She is the cloud service, and then she is just canceling it for everybody, or she doesn't want to pay her bills. She doesn't want to pay her bills anymore, so she's giving up her last memento on on her ex. She's like, I gotta get that Disney Plus. I'm gonna look up Nimbus and storage service too, because that's Nimbus Cloud. Oh, right, because there's an actual cloud called Nimbus Storage canceled. Okay. Multiple different Nimbus cloud storage service exist. Okay. Over Project Nimbus contract. Okay, so it's basically just a cancelization of Project Nimbus. Why are Google workers doing that? Okay, I guess they grew really attached. I don't know how this is related to the Israeli government at all, or how it's related to Microsoft, because it's also Google here. I don't know, but yeah, okay. I guess we'll call it even here. That was fun. And what do you think was on the work computer? I need the answer because it's a sweet love story until we get context for what she deleted off that computer. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.